So, Coach, I want to focus on some of the players.
Sure.
Just, I want to talk about kind of their growth as both players and as people.
Yeah.
So we'll start with Skylar.
Yeah.
What have you seen in the past year in terms of her growth as a leader, but also just the person she is?
Yeah, I mean, Sky is showing a lot of maturity now. I mean, when she came to us, her desire was to be a six rotation outside hitter, in a really good conference, and that's the opportunity we were able to give to her. And as a player, she has grown immensely, especially on the offense. She has way more tools in the toolbox that she can use. When she came to us, she was a little more one-dimensional. Now she is more multi-faceted and more, she has just more tools, right? I think her IQ grew quite a bit on the court. She's better reading the play on defense and making the right moves on defense. That's a sign of maturity. So we're really happy with the development she has when she went through for the last year. And off the court, I mean, she's learning, she's growing. And I think she's on a good path to be a leader for us. She's understanding that doing stuff off the court really affects what you do on the court. That's a really good sign of maturity as an athlete, but also as a person too, So we're very happy with her development, and she has obviously still a lot of growth, but we're here with her to walk her through and be part of that process with her.
Do you think that her coming in as a redshirt was a motivation for her?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. So when the previous institution she was at, she only had the opportunity to be a back row player, and she wanted to be a hitter. She wanted to be a six rotation outside hitter, and again, us giving her that opportunity, I think was a big thing for her, And then I think she came a little bit with a chip on her shoulder too. She wanted to prove people and maybe even herself that she can do this, at this level. So I'm glad she's using that to become better and to hold her own in that position.
And then we've transitioned to someone like Solana, who is having a great year. You've seen her now for 2 years, correct? This is her third. She's a junior, so.
Suana is actually a senior.
Sorry, senior.
Yeah,
3 years.
Yeah.
What have you seen out of her in that time?
Yeah, I mean, Suana spent a lot of time with her previous institution, went through the whole process, and she had different roles, within her career there, and she was not always a starter, but she showed really maturity in those years, in those situations, and she used those time to grow as a player, And we really looked into her, and we looked into her development throughout those years, and it also really showed us the character of her as a person, and that's what we really liked about her, besides of her being a really good middle for us. Now she has the opportunity to play consistently, but I think she wouldn't be at this level at this point without the previous experiences she went through, So I'm really, really happy for her that she's performing well, and obviously it helps the team, it helps the program. But she's a great person off the court as well, really good character, really embodies a lot of the values we have within our culture. So very happy that she's with us.
Do you know of any of those struggles that she's gone through off the top of your head?
Well, it's just, I mean, when you're not playing right consistently,
Sure.
it's tough, right? Mentally, but she's stuck in those situations and really focus on helping the team and growing as a person, but also as a player within those situations. That shows a lot about her character.
And this is kind of a general question just for the whole team, for players that might want more playing time, and especially when you're going against tough competition.
Yeah.
Some players might not see as much as
Sure.
others. What is your message to those players that aren't seeing the playing time they might want?
Yeah. I mean, that's part of being on a team, right? Not everybody can have the same role. They're going to be different roles, but we're trying to give everybody a certain value within the role. There's a lot you can do that helps the team without even being on the court, and we try to highlight those values and those roles in order to emphasize how important that is for our success as a team.
We'll do one or two more.
Okay. Last question. You got a big game Friday night coming up against Cal.
Yeah.
What do you anticipate in terms of the environment?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like since we started conference play, I mean, every game is a big game for us. We just finished 4 really big games on the road, but very excited to be back home. Obviously, it's tough being on the road, especially if you have to do that back-to-back weekends. But very happy to be back in the women's building. There's a lot of buzz right now with the program. I think football by week certainly will play a role here, that we might have a good crowd. We're very excited about that opportunity. We want everybody to come, have a great time, support us. I think it's going to be a battle against Cal. Cal is 2-2 in the conference standing as well. So they're direct competitive with us. So we're very excited about this match, but excited to be home, excited to be playing in front of our home crowd, for sure.
All right.